Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims 4 mod review. Today we are doing the SimNation's Travel Mod by a.deep.indigo. So let's go look at the Patreon page to see all the features and then we'll hop into game. So here is their Patreon page, and on this Patreon page they basically have the descriptions of everything you can do in this mod. I'm going to do a little overview of it so we all are on the same page before I jump into game and start showing you all the mod. But with this mod you're able to have a more realistic traveling experience with your Sims, so makes it a little bit more fun planning for vacations and stuff because you kind of have to go through the whole process. Like, you need your passport, you need to book the vacation rentals and get your travel reservations all on board, and then you're able to actually go travel. Now, on this mod, you're able to own cars. I mean, they're not working cars, but you are still able to own cars and kind of, have the feeling that you're driving a car, that your Sims are driving a car. And then you have to get a passport if you want to travel. So that's like, a very cool thing. You can also be a travel magazine critic. So you can have a career in traveling. So if your Sims are like a travel blogger, that's like the perfect career for them. But this is kind of the mod page. Again, it's a travel mod, so you have to have a bike, subway pass, car, or plane. A plane for international travel, but your Sims cannot travel unless they have a subway pass or a car, or they have a bike. On here, it kind of goes into a little bit more of the features of this mod, but basically for your domestic travel, you again have to have that subway pass. Although the nice thing is she did come out with an update. Now your Sims, after like 20 sim minutes, should get their driver's license, passport, and subway pass, so you don't have to actually go out and buy like each and every one. Just make sure they're all renewed so that they don't expire and your Sims are not able to travel. And with the bikes also that came with Discover University, you'll have to complete that bike registration as well as your car. You have to make sure that the car is filled up with gas, it has its license and registration, and that the title of the car is also paid for. You can also give your teens driving lessons, which you were able to do in The Sims 3, I believe, and they're able to actually learn how to drive a car, so that's quite neat. But with international travel, again, you do need your passport, but you are able to do international travel to Windenburg, Salvadorada, Sulani, Batu, Granite Falls, and Mount Kumarevi. Don't worry, you're able to travel wherever you have a rental property in your Sims game, but this is more for international travel, so you will need a passport in order to travel to these parts of the Sims 4 worlds. So it'll tell you like your passport visas of places you visited and haven't visited, which is quite cool. You can also do this vacation rental thing, which is right here, where you can put down a minimum, medium, or large deposit. Don't worry, just because you put down a medium deposit won't mean that you can't get like the rental thing that you put down. Like, there's really no specifications on that. You just have to get a rental deposit so that you can go ahead and travel. It's kind of like putting the money down for like an Airbnb. And then you have your travel reservations as well, so your Sims can choose whether they want to take a first class plane ticket or a economy plane ticket, and judging on both of those, they do have the chance to get travel sickness or lose their luggage depending on what they pick, so just be careful. And then here is that aspiration as well. You can become a prepared traveler aspiration, where your Sims will have to complete different goals and stuff to, complete that aspiration. So if you really wanted your Sims to be a traveler, this would be a perfect aspiration for you. And then lastly is that travel critic career, where they're able to actually be a travel magazine critic and live out that travel lifestyle. This mod also goes perfect with Frank's language barriers mod for your Sims as well. If you don't know what that mod is, I will link it down in the below for you to download. I might cover it this week, who knows, but that is it for basically the overview of it. But let's hop into the game and see how this mod actually works. So I paused it just so you guys could see when all the passports come in and stuff. I did go ahead and give her the aspiration of seasoned traveler because I figured we could mess around with that for a little bit. But I believe it takes 20 minutes in Sims time. See, here it is. It does charge you though on the stuff. So I don't know if you didn't want to get all of that stuff. I don't know how to turn it off, although it is quite nice because you've got your driver's license here, your subway pass, and your passport. So your Sims are able to just instantly, travel and stuff, because it used to be where you had to wait and it was kind of annoying because they couldn't go anywhere. But I figured maybe the first thing we could do is buy a car. So let's see, not exactly sure where to buy the car. I'm not really, well, actually, you know what? I have an idea. Just go in build mode and click custom content and then go to items. Here we go. Now, the only thing is if you have a lot of custom content, you might just want to look it up because that might be a little bit painful for you. But I think we can put the car right here. Seems like a perfect little garage. I don't want anything too expensive. These things can get pretty pricey. So maybe we should just get, you know, a little sedan, maybe like a little pink car. I love how I said I don't want anything expensive and it's a $13,000 vehicle. That's fine. We'll just put that car here. It's a little pink car. I don't know if you can change. Okay, so you can change the color. We'll just do this blue color. Forgot to click out of build mode. I thought it was lagging. Anyways, so when you come over here for the car, you have all these, you know, options. We can't drive it yet because we have to complete the vehicle registration. So let's go ahead and do that first. So it will say, congratulations, Carmen, you are now the proud owner of a motor vehicle. The cost of registration and title have been taken from your account. You're ready to hit the road. So we can sell the car for $10,000. We bought it for $13,000. So that's not too bad, but you can drive to, she'll come over here, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. And then you just click that and you're able to travel. Just adds a little bit of, you know, realism to your game. And I don't know where we could travel to. Maybe we could go to like the movie theater or this library in San Sequoia. And then we'll just wait till she gets there. And so now we've made it. Again, it is not like your Sims are actually going to drive. I do know there are mods out there that let your Sims drive an actual vehicle, but not with this mod. But it's still, your Sims still get these buffs of cruising in comfort, and you smell that from a car purchase. So they are able to have that buff, and you kind of feel like it is, you know, a little bit realistic. But now we're at the library and I'm not sure what to do. I don't know why I came here, but I guess we can come back home. So if you wanted to come back home, if you're done at the library, just go into your inventory and your car is actually right here, which I find is so cute. And you can just hit go home. For some reason my go home wasn't working, so maybe if I do the drive to and then just go back home. Not really sure what was going on. But it did get rid of my subway pass because I have the car. So if you're gonna do this, you'll have to click your car each and every time to go travel, which isn't too bad, but just make sure you favorite it if you have a lot of stuff in your Sims inventory. But let's go ahead and actually go and travel somewhere using our passport. So in order to do that, you go to your phone, and right here is where a.deep.indigo's mods will be. So again, you have the two options. You book your rental reservations and then you book your travel reservations. So we'll go ahead and book those vacation rentals real quick. And so this window will pop up saying make a deposit to secure your vacation rental reservation. Vacation rental reservations are valid for 7 days. So if you wanted to pre-plan your vacations, you can do that. You have 1 sim week to complete it, or it goes away. So I'll just do a minimum deposit for this. And then it says Carmen has booked a vacation rental and made a deposit. Make travel reservations if still needed. Else have a pleasant and safe journey. That was nice. And it says, thank you for booking a vacation rental reservation with us. We hope you enjoy your visit and your vacation rental. Please let us know if there's anything we can do for you before or during your stay. So we still need to book those travel expenses, those travel reservations for our flight. So once that's done, you won't have to do that again. And then you book your reservations for your flight. I'm gonna give her a first class ticket because my Sims one time lost their luggage from taking economy. So again, it's not too bad of a difference. It's like $75 extra for first class, but if your Sims are on a budget, they can easily just take an economy ticket. But I will choose first class for this video. Plus we do have a lot of money. So again, that window will pop up again, and then it will say, thank you for making travel reservations with us. We know you have a choice in travel and are glad you chose us. Please enjoy safe travels with us. We'll get you to your final destination. Will you? I think they'll get us there. And then they'll get this little buff that says travel ready. Again, you'll be able to tell how many days you have left on this buff thing. So if it's getting closer to the end date, you can go ahead and make those travel plans. But now we will make those travel plans. So then you go back on your phone and make a travel reservation like you would anywhere else, and then you hit take a vacation. Again, it will be grayed out, this take a vacation, if you do not do the steps I just did, because technically within this mod, you do not have a reservation. So anyone in your household can go with you, but for the sake of this video, because we only have one sim, I'm just gonna go with her. But you only need one reservation per household. So don't worry about your other sims in your household that might not have those reservations. It's taken care for with just one sim doing it. So these are the vacation options that we have. Again, we have some in the residential worlds and we have some in these destination worlds. And honestly, I kind of want to see what the vacation home looks like in San Sequoia, because this is one of our newer worlds. So I haven't really played, I've played a lot on this mod, on this world, but not too much. So here's where the vacation is. 962 simoleons a day. What is going on? So I guess we'll just make it for maybe like 2 days. $1,000. That's more than the restaurant thing I got. I made a can you get rich owning a restaurant, and I only made like 1,100 bucks from it for that whole week. So, and now we're at our vacation rental spot. It looks pretty nice. I will say this is probably one of the nicest rental homes we have in The Sims. Again, like any rental place, I believe you can click this order supplies now button and you can order about anything you want on here. But this is mainly for like if you're going camping. So I don't know why you would need this stuff. Although it is nice because I think you can buy toddler beds on here. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that's with a mod. Oh no, you can right here. It's amazing because in Granite Falls, they do not have toddler beds. It's kind of sad. But that is pretty much it to the vacationing side of this things. But then again, we do have our aspirations. So we have our passport. We need to study a foreign language. But again, this does require the language barriers mod. So if you don't have that mod, don't worry. You can get UI cheats and just cheat the thing. But I highly recommend getting the language barrier mod with this mod because it just makes it 10 times better. We do have to meet 5 sims and reach level 3 of photography. But if we take a look at the full thing of this, we have the vacationist, and you need to reach level 4 in the foreign language. So whichever one you choose, and then go diving 3 times in Sulani, go on a dig in the jungles of Salvadorada, take 10 photos in Granite Falls. And then our honorary citizen is unlocks frequent travel lifestyle, asks 3 sims about home region in different regions, travel to 10 different lots in other worlds, and chat with sims, and then travel to the Sylvan Glade. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but it's a secret world in Willow Creek. And then our season traveler is have visited 10 different worlds and eat a meal, attend 3 different festivals, have a drink at the cave on Mount Kumarevi, and master 2 foreign languages. And then you will have completed the season traveler aspiration, which is pretty cool. So again, maybe your sim is like a travel blogger and they can go and kind of use this to get their aspiration completed, but also travel the different worlds in The Sims. So that's pretty much it for this mod. So I think I will end it here. It's a bit short, but there is so much more you can do, but I kind of want you guys to discover that for yourselves. So comment your favorite part about this video and if you would actually download this mod, but I will end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed today's mod review. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and comment your favorite part and if you would download this mod in your Sims game, and any suggestions you have for future videos in this channel. I would love to hear them. But if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow.